What's up guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your GoldHEN and show you some of the settings that I believe are the best for your console. The first thing we're going to do is go up and go over to GoldHEN in order to change the settings. So what I'm going to do is go through all these settings and show you my preferred settings on my console. Feel free to follow along if you've just modded your console, and let's get these settings done. The first thing we want to do is go into debug settings. Go down to enable debug settings and change this to full menu. Now this is going to allow us to access the GoldHEN settings through the regular settings app. This just makes things a lot easier in my opinion. Next we're going to go down to cheat settings, and where it says show title ID, we want to change this to title ID and app version. In plugin settings, go ahead and enable the plugins loader. In game overlay, I haven't changed anything myself, although if you do want an FPS counter on your console, then you can tick this here and enable show FPS counter. You can also enable sysinfo and see lots of things such as IP address, CPU and RAM usage, and you can change the position, color and opacity of all of these elements. Now in server settings, we're going to want to enable the FTP server. Now this is going to be very handy for when we're copying games, apps and content over to the console, and we can do this remotely. Let's exit out and go to Klog settings. I haven't touched anything in here, so now down to regular settings. We want to enable rest mode support. Now this ensures that when the console is put into rest mode, GoldHEN is still enabled, so this is going to save us some time when using the console again. So instead of turning the console off, we can put it into rest mode, and then when we come back to play the console again, maybe the next day, GoldHEN is still enabled. This just makes things a lot easier. So let me show you some of the things we changed. So as you can see now, the games and apps have the version and the ID under them. I personally just like the developer look that this gives to the console. I think it's really nice, so I'm going to leave this on. And what we also enabled was the full settings. So if we go over to settings, go all the way down, we can see debug settings and change lots of things in here. This is basically the settings that you'd get if you were a PlayStation developer. So there's plenty of stuff in here you're not going to need to use, but it's helpful to have nonetheless. So that is our GoldHEN successfully set up. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time.